review naked. Nowadays one sees naked all over the internet. Every single influencer buys naked. But is it really worth following the crowd? The fashion police is here to examine it. Hello my gorgeous beauty queens. Welcome to my very first proper YouTube video. If you don't know me, my name is Aronova. And I'm the girl who calls out and judges brands for the bad quality. And promotes brands that have good quality and actually last. I'm here to help you find quality clothes that are actually worth your money and won't fall apart after one wear. Because let's be real, it's getting harder to find good quality these days, right? Feel free to stalk me on Instagram if you want to find out more. Today I'm reviewing a brand that you've been begging me to check out. Naked. And spoiler alert, I had to order everything from ASOS and the package just ripped and all the things just fell out. Oh my goodness. But anyways, I had to order everything from ASOS because the naked return policy is just ridiculous. If you return more than 4 items, they charge you £1 per extra item. For an online store where you need to order multiple sizes is just crazy. So in this case, ASOS had to come to the rescue. I ordered 5 items. 1 skirt, 1 top, 1 pair of trousers, 1 dress and 1 jacket to cover it all. Just to see if it's worth buying all this influencer stuff. We will check the fabric, the stitching and overall quality and see if it's actually durable or if it will fall apart after just 1 wash. So let's get the naked party started. Okay, let's start with this. First we have this adorable tweed mini skirt. The first thing I always do is I check the fabric. And the skirt is made of 62% polyester, 16% acrylic, 12% wool, 5% cotton, 3% viscose, 2% polyamide. I don't know if you can check it here. To be honest, I'm not crazy about fabrics being mixed that crazily, especially cheap ones. First of all, they can peel much easier and it can actually lead to faster wear and tear. Also, the fabric might appear less dense and a little bit thinner, and I can already feel it on the skirt. It's not the softest feel, to be honest. It does feel like tweed, but tweed is usually a little bit more fluffy and definitely much thicker, whereas this one is just... The fabric definitely feels much cheaper than it looks. Next, what I usually do is I check the stitching. And here we don't have much to check because we do have a facing, and in the facing it does look all very straight to me. There are not many threads hanging out and the lines are pretty sober, as you can see here. There are a couple of drunk threads, but I think they're not very damaging because I think they just forgot to cut off. You see here, they were just too lazy to cut them off. I mean, I'm not really a fan of that, but it is what it is, right? It reflects in the price. The belt loops have been attached very well, actually, pretty strong, so that's good. The pockets are fake. I absolutely hate when designers design fake pockets. Those fake pockets are not just cheaters, but they're just not functional at all. Just leave them out and make the price for the skirt cheaper, right? I mean, they don't even add any personality to the skirt. I don't know, just adds this. They should have added the pockets at the back at least, but the back is just completely empty. The thing that I do appreciate are the belt loops. My belt is one of the most important accessories in an outfit, as you can see here. So I do need belt loops in every outfit. And I'm grateful the skirt has them. It has a lining, which I'm also very grateful for because the material is very thin and it's kind of protecting you from the scratchy feel. But I'm definitely not a fan how they finish the hem. As you can see, it's really uneven. and it looks pretty drunk to me. It looks very loose, and it looks like it's gonna rip after one wear. And just for the record, this fabric is actually very easy to sew there, so there shouldn't be any excuses for a bad overlock. The last detail is the zip, which is a little bit hard to open because it's an invisible zip. They're usually a little bit lighter, and they have a little bit of a bulky fabric around this area, so be careful when opening and closing it because it can rip very easily. What I'm trying to say is the zip can break very easily. Final stage, let's try it on. Guys, I'm not mad about the fit. I think it's actually quite cute. If you like having the skirt more on the waist, definitely size down. This is a size small, by the way, a size 34 European size. The only issue I have is the fabric itself. It's really thin for my taste, and if you want to wear the skirt in winter, even if you wear it with tights, I think you will be able to feel the cold breeze coming from the back. Yeah, it doesn't feel well on the body. I'm not really, it's an old money style skirt, but it just feels cheap. I'm sorry, it's cheap. Please don't hate me. The original price for the skirt was £44. Now it's reduced to £26.50. Is it worth buying? I say no. This fabric has a terrible mix. Yes, it has a little bit of cotton in it, etc. But as you can see here, the fabric is not very stable and it is pretty thin. So after a couple of washes, it will start pilling like insanely. Look at this. So if you want to wear the skirt just for one season, please go for it. But if we are speaking about durable, high quality clothes, unfortunately, it's not. And this is what I call fast fashion that will end up in landfill very easily and very quickly. This is a definite no-no. Next. Next we have this viral bomber jacket. Look at this. In grey melange. First as always, let's check the fabric. Made of 100% polyester. There we go. The polyester feels soft and the fabric is stretchy, which is really rare for a bomber jacket. Will this feel great on naked skin? I doubt that. Now let's check the stitching. It looks pretty neat to me, very sober, you see, made with love. The seams here look pretty straight and they don't look like they had a wild night, which is quite positive. I really do like the design and has an oversized fit. And it's one of those jackets that you can just throw over any outfit. It can be a classy outfit, it can be a sporty one. It just makes the whole outfit pretty cool. It has a cute baseball color. It has a very nice hardware, so the press studs feel pretty robust. And guess what? The pockets are real. Wow! Thank you so much to whoever designed that jacket. People need to learn from you. I saw the same jacket in H&M actually, and it had fake pockets, and I think it was more expensive than this one. I mean, what's the point of designing a jacket without any pockets? I mean, it's a discrimination against women. Have you ever seen a menswear jacket without pockets? Not even in Primark. Let's see if it also looks expensive when we try it on. It's very oversized, guys. It's like you stole the bomber jacket from your boyfriend, and this is a size small. So I would probably size down, probably for sure. I do like the pockets. They're so comfortable. You know, you just throw it on and you can wear the thickest jumper you have in a wardrobe and you can just throw it over it. And you know, like sometimes I struggle with thick jumpers because most jackets are just too small, especially here on the sleeves. Whereas this jacket, it has the warmth of a winter coat, of a polyester winter coat. And you can easily wear it in winter, you can easily wear it in autumn over a t-shirt. I I'm not pro the composition of that jacket, but it's thick enough. It feels a little bit like a blanket, but I guess teddy coats are still a thing, right? It's just more of a polished version of a teddy coat. Would I keep it? Probably no, but I do like the comfort of it. So the original price for this bomber jacket is £75. Now it's on sale on ASOS for £45. Is it worth it? I mean, it's polyester, but most of the fast fashion outerwear garments are made of polyester. It will definitely keep you warm because it has a lining, and everyone knows I love a good lining because it does hold the garments in shape and it makes it more durable automatically. It has very nice deep pockets, so you can put your phone in it, your wallet, for the girls who like small bags. And yeah, I would say this jacket is gonna last you for like maybe 2 or 3 seasons. So I would definitely give it a try. Let's see what this is. Oh, this is a bandeau top. I was really excited to buy it. It was a collaboration with the influencer Moa Madsen. I hope I pronounced it right. And on the ASOS website, I actually thought it was a dress first, but it's also cute as a top. The fabric is a plain woven fabric, feels a little bit thin, and my guess is it's polyester again. That's how it feels, because cheap polyester usually feels a little bit more scratchy, less soft. High quality polyester, I know many people will hate me for saying that, but it actually feels much luxurious, thicker and much softer, like, can feel like cashmere, like butter, you know? This one is a bit like crap. Like, no, I mean like not feels like crap, like rubbish, like crepe, like the fabric crepe. But let's check the reality. Yep. 100% polyester, I was right. Well, at least it has a lining, which I really appreciate because it's gonna protect you from the scratchy feel and the plasticky feel inside. Now let's check the seams. We have the sticky tape around the chest, which is very well attached. The lining doesn't feel like it's gonna rip off the main part, the main body I mean. And the seam outside also looks quite sober to me without any loose threads. The frill has the crepe fabric outside and the lining fabric inside, which is a little bit cheaply made. But what can you expect from naked? I'm happy that you don't see many of those party lovers here. Usually when you go to places like Bershka or Primark, you see them everywhere, and I'm very surprised that Naked actually has probably a better production control. Inside, the overlock looks a bit crappy as well. They really need to learn how to do their tension on the sewing machine better. I mean, what is this? Again, it's so easy to sew with polyester and to work with that fabric, so I just don't understand why they can't even get the tension right. But I guess this is the reason it's called fast fashion, because they just don't care. They just like do everything very fast without much love. Also, for some reason, I kind of expected more design features. There's like really not much here except the frills, but I guess it's designy enough for the influencer. Let's try it on and see if it looks great on the body too. This is a size 34, and again, for bigger chested girls, I think the size is ideal. If you like it a little bit more, you know, shapy, size down. The design itself is comfortable, like I can see that it's holding up here very well, and I'm not wearing a bra. The only thing that annoys me is it's wasted, but the lining has this very cheap polyester feel that is like sticking to the skin. I don't like that. And also, what is this design with the frills? Like this shouldn't be. I would prefer like the frills would go all the way around, and this is just looking weird, and it's just like sticking out, isn't it? It's not worth it. It's very plain design. The frills could have looked more expensive, but they actually make the outfit much cheaper. And the length is weird. Like, it covers your bum, and sometimes you do want to show a little bit of ass, a little bit of sass, and it's just like, you know, it just finishes at the crotch area, so it doesn't. So it's not like not like a mini dress, but it's also not like a top, and you can't put it inside your trousers because you're gonna have the fabric is just there's too much fabric to put inside, and you're gonna have like a big bulk everywhere. No, I'm sorry. It's a useless design. It's definitely not thought through. So this bandeau top, its original price is £32. I got it in sale for $18.50. Is it worth it? No. The fit is a little bit off, as you could see before. The quality is scratchy. It's very thin. If you put it against the light, you might see that it's not a very robust fabric. The hem here will come off easily again, so it's not worth it. It's not worth buying cheap fabrics that you have to repair after 2 wears or even after 1 wash. I'm sorry, I don't have time for that. I would rather overpay a little bit and just, you know, leave it and wash it as many times as I need without thinking about putting this on my to-do list, saying I need to fix this, I need to fix that, I need to blah, blah, blah. Because I do that sometimes. When one garment breaks, I'm the one who has to put it on my to-do list, like fix the hem, fix the sleeve, fix the whatever it needs to be fixed. So I'm over that. I'm too old for this. No need to spend my time on it. So this is a definite no if you don't want to waste your time on fixing your garments. So last but not least, it's this double-breasted bandeau midi dress in off-white. It looked pretty expensive on the internet, so I was actually pretty excited to try it on. So I can't show you the full dress, but it's pretty long. And it definitely needs to be ironed. And also I think it was the first item that was not made of polyester, so let's see. Oh my god, it's like a game finding Waldo till you manage to find this little ticket here. So it's made of 77% viscose, 20% polyamide and 3% elastan. Sorry. There we go. The fabric definitely feels stronger, but it's very stretchy. I really don't understand why they put elastan in it, but I guess we will find out when I try it on. The fabric itself though feels very thin, it's not very luxurious, I don't like it, and also I do miss my favorite lining. But now we can actually check the stitching because there's a lot of it. And I go along the buttons here. It does feel very straight to me. And the other side, it's okay. It's decent for that brand. The inside looks decent too, not much to complain. I have to admit that even the overlock is done pretty well. I guess they fixed their sewing machine when making that dress. Let's appreciate this overlock. Compared to the others, there's a huge difference. The only thing is I have never been a fan of those like little cheap party lovers. And on the other side, it's the same problem. Yes, you can cut it off, but it makes me sad to see loose threads. Nevertheless, I think the garment was sewn alright. On the ASOS website, on a first glance, it does look like it has many cute details, like the buttons, but I hate fakeness, I hate cheaters, and this is again like a cheating design feature. The buttons are fake, it's not like a wrap dress, it's just like a bandeau dress, and they just added the buttons. There's just no design behind it. They just added the zip, at least it works. It's finished nicely here inside. Like usually most fast fashion brands have a problem with finishing the zip here, whereas here it looks pretty alright to me. Other than that, there's just nothing else. It's just like a long strip of fabric, front and back bit, and that's it. And they just sewed it together, put the buttons, and for that they charge £48 for the original price. No wonder it's reduced to £12 online, because I guess people are not stupid. But also let's be grateful for the side slit. At least they tried. Now let's try it on and see if my body likes it. Guys, I look like a pig in a blanket. I'm sorry, I'm gonna show you the full dress. What is that? You know, it looks like after you had a one-night stand and you just roll yourself up in a duvet and then you just walk into the kitchen and he makes breakfast for you. That's how I feel, and that's how I look. I mean, even the buttons don't help. I do see why it costs £12. And it's way too stretchy. I mean, look at this! I have no words for that, and I think you can see it yourself, right? There's not much to say. So as I mentioned before, the original price is £48. Does it look like £48? No, it does look more like its sale price, the £12. Will I keep it? No, the fit is also a little bit strange. It feels strange and the dress doesn't feel comfortable, so it's a no for me. Now finally, the last item. These are black tailored trousers. This was also a collaboration with the influencer Josephine Harding Jensen. Again, I'm so sorry if I pronounce it wrong. I'm not doing it on purpose. But I have watched her style journey for so many years, and I was actually quite excited to see that she designs a couple of garments for Naked. And I wanted to see if it looks as great as on her pictures. What I'm not thrilled about now is that the second I took it out, I'm disgusted. I'm so sorry, Josephine, but it's just so thin. And I was so thrilled to take them out, and I felt them, and it does feel like cotton, which is a first. Thank you for that. But the cotton feels so thin, like paper thin. Like you can put it against the light and you can literally see your hands through it. Let's check if it's actually cotton first, before I start getting too upset. Finding Waldo here is easy, and yes, I was right. 97% cotton, 3% elastin for the stretch. But I think also stretchy trousers are not very, let's say, trendy right now. It's not for everyone. It's great for people who like fitted things like leggings, but these trousers are supposed to be straight. So we will see later how the fit is. First, let's check the seams. Actually, I'm quite surprised about all the garments, that the seams were all pretty damn good. I don't see any faults. I don't see any crooked or drunk lines, and the finishing here, look at the hem. It's also, oh, can you see that? There we go. You see the hem is also pretty okay. I have no complaints about that. There are a couple of little threads hanging out, but it's usually the end of the seam where they have to, you know, when they go with the sewing machine back and forth just to finish it, and sometimes you just don't cut them off properly, which is understandable. I'm not mad about that. I am more mad about the feel of them, but again, maybe they're meant to be summer trousers and maybe they also feel much better when you try them on, and they might feel more breathable too, so I need to stop complaining and actually also consider the fit. Before I try it on, I have to appreciate the belt loops again. Thank you so much, Josephine, because without the belt loops, I would never buy the trousers. I would not even look at them, as much as I like the fit, as much as I like the color, as much as I like the price, okay? Belt loops are a must on trousers, I'm sorry, unless they're leggings. Another appreciation are the pockets. They are real. Ooh, where are they? They are real, thank you, and deep enough for a phone. Unfortunately, the back pocket here is fake. It's a bummer, but then again, if there was only one real pocket on one side of the bum, then the bum would look very uneven, and yeah, we don't like that. So either you put 2 real ones, or okay, the fake one, it's useless, but it is what it is now. Now let's check the final fit. The trousers, I know you can't really see it well. Let me quickly fix it. The fit is actually pretty cool, and they do feel very comfortable because of the stretch, so you can definitely jog with them. And this is a size 34 small, and again here on the waist, feel free to size up, and they're stretchy, so it's not that bad. I do miss the back pockets though. I think the trousers need that to make them look a little bit more expensive. The other thing is, it does say tailored trousers on ASOS on the website, but they're definitely sporty trousers. It just feels, they feel like Adidas joggers, to be honest. They're definitely not tailored. I don't think they look much tailored. They don't have the line here at the front. They're just very sporty trousers. You can just wear them for a walk, for a casual walk with like your sneakers. They definitely feel very thin, but they are ideal for summer. So if you're looking for black summer trousers and you don't want to show your legs, go for it. So these trousers, the original price was £49, which is, I mean, fair enough. It has enough details. I can see the effort in those trousers. But in sale, they're only £14, and that's what they look like. I'm sorry. So if you like the fit of them, and I have to admit they are ideal for hot weather, and if you don't want to show your legs too much, so they're great for that. Also, they're stretchy, so it's pretty comfortable. When we talk about durability and high quality, unfortunately it's not. The fabric, the cotton is a bit too thin, so it can rip very, very easily. Even when you put like a thicker needle inside, it will just, you know what I mean. What else? I think I have nothing else to say. I already said it all. Would I keep them? No. Okay, now the final verdict. Most garments are made of polyester, which is quite usual. I will just overlook that for now. Especially because some polyesters can be durable and they can survive many drunken nights. But Naked uses very cheap polyester, and you can feel it and you can see it. It doesn't make the garment necessarily comfortable, and I know many people that they are just not gonna wear it. Even if it's £12, it will sit in your wardrobe and wait for its time to die. So which garment would I keep? If I had to choose one, at least, I would keep the jacket, because the jacket's polyester is thicker, it's a bit softer, it has the lining, it has pockets, it has everything that a jacket needs. For that price, I would say yes, especially because you don't need to wash jackets very often, so it will sit in your wardrobe for a little bit longer than the other garments. If you ask me if I would ever buy from Naked again, for myself as a private person, never. As much as I like the influencers who collaborate with the brands, as much as I appreciate them and follow them and like them, I would never buy any of those items because they're cheaply made, and the website is very overwhelming because they have just too many clothes they're selling, and most clothes, they just all feel so thin. When I took them out of the bag, it was just blah. Sorry, I would not recommend. But in case if you disagree with me, I did link every garment at the bottom for you to check it out. So if you are into shopping smart, finding durable pieces that last, and avoiding wasteful purchases, make sure to subscribe. Also, I post quick tips on Instagram and TikTok, so follow me there for more. And don't forget to save, comment, and share this video. And I would love to hear your thoughts on Naked or any other brand you would like me to review. Stay stylish, my beauty queens. Mwah!